Oi. So I'm about to start my 5th Nerf War that I've hosted, and I've got all this stuff set up already, and I got a few more things that I'm pulling together, trying to make sure that everything's put together the way it should be. The big thing with the way I host Nerf Wars is I'm doing them at my church, where there's a lot of things that have to be done the right way and organized in such a way that I'm not getting in trouble with the leaders of the church. Otherwise, I may not be able to do it again. Now, I'm about to go in, check how things are, and see if I can set up the last few things I need before I have the rest of the people help me to do the craziest parts to the Nerf War. So here's the deal with how we have things set up. So I'm going out to what I call Armory, one of the starting areas for the war. So let me get the lights on. Kind of give you an idea of just exactly what we're dealing with here. All right. So here is, if this thing would ever adjust, is what we got set up for this next Nerf War. Got all the slightly better Nerf guns here, all your more average quality ones. Got a bunch of unnecessary attachments, but that's how we roll. It just goes the way it is. So we got these big foam cubes here, and all those are going to be going all over the place downstairs. So when that happens, it's going to get pretty crazy. They're going to make some really great obstacles. Alright, I guess you'll see it soon. So another detail that might be worth mentioning is the fact that with this war, I did do a whole bunch of kind of crazy stuff in order to make sure things work. Yeah, sorry about this stuff getting in the way. But I've been doing layouts of my church. This is a more recent one where I did on the Office Word, trying to make sure that I have an easily printable one. Have some kind of layouts for what's going to look like after it's all cleaned up. Rules and some pink paper that says off limits to make sure people don't go in certain areas. And then I guess what's next is going around the church trying to set up some of those signs, completely altering the layout of this church. That part gets a little difficult because I'm definitely going to need to wait for help, because at the moment it's not exactly the best doing it all on my own. I have 3 hours to get this all together before the Nerf War starts. So when that happens, it's going to be really difficult to get things done. I'm waiting for some friends to come to make it a little easier on myself. I might not be in the best picture spots because, well, I'm kind of new to trying to do something like this. Alright, so I guess you'll be seeing what it's like a little bit more in the future. Hopefully I'm able to get to more footage. Alright, thanks. Yeah, you can't see me at the moment. You will in a second. I want to do a little walk around, kind of get an idea of what the setup is here. So, basically completely overhauled the church, doing a bunch of crazy stuff along the way. I'm not sure if you can see what's behind me, but it's a whole bunch of stuff. So do a little bit of walk around of what it looks like, get an idea of what the Nerf Wars look like, and how much stuff is getting moved. Because this is no joke. When I say it is no joke, I mean it. So we got simple blockades around the church, clearing out different rooms. I covered up which windows I could because it creates more of a close range effect. Throwing stuff in the corners, making blockades out of basically anything that's already in the room. Kind of get an idea of just exactly what it's like. I'll give you a picture of what it looks like afterwards.
Are you going now?
I'm just doing a walk around of the little video, kind of.
Is that Facebook Live? I didn't do my hair yet.
Can't see down there, I guess I'll turn on the lights. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff we'll put around different rooms. Just kind of throw things up. These big foam cubes, my youth pastor managed to get them from somewhere. It's a store that was closing down. He's lucky enough to have it. Just kind of simple things. So like the way it goes around is I'm just trying to do what I can. Some of it I might not be able to do very easily, and it takes time and other people to help you out. I can tell you doing this alone is not an easy task. These awards go crazy if you haven't realized it. Just one more thing I wanted to show real quick is just after the Nerf Wars, this is probably the most messy part of the whole thing. You can't really see inside of that cabinet, but I've got all the stuff that I had from the Nerf War all jam-packed in this tiny little closet, which is due to be cleaned up tomorrow when I have a little more strength in my body left over. Yeah, this is those come out sometimes, but this is about all the mess it normally comes out to be. Oi, so I'm about at the end of my Nerf War now. I just did my final sweep of the church, making sure that everything's all good. I don't know if any of the gameplay footage is going to be any good. I'm honestly not the greatest with the camera, and though I don't think I would have enough viewers at this point to really get anywhere. If somebody has a suggestion on how to better adjust this camera to make the picture better, that'd probably be nice. I do intend on getting GoPros and some other stuff in the future. I have a setup specifically done by a YouTuber known as Brain Exploder that I do intend on doing in the future, where you'll get to see a forward-facing view down the barrel of the Nerf gun and a rearward-facing view along with the GoPro on the head, or at least that's the goal for it. Now, all I can really say now is that if you want to host a Nerf War, and if you're doing it on your own, it is a very exhausting day. I mean, your body is physically worn out. Your mind is just about as worn out. All I can say, though, is that if you really enjoy this kind of stuff, it's worth it. And I definitely think it was. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my idea. See